Good morning. Well, yesterday we got welding up some panels. We got the shop going. It's panels are being made. We got 3 made in the afternoon, and that's the plan for today. Daryl and Peter are gonna go feed, and we're gonna get working in the shop, getting stuff ready. So we have one more panel to make, and then we're gonna start working on windbreaks, and it's coming together slowly but surely. And warm weather's coming, so hopefully for a little bit. I'll see if I can get Daryl. He's going to be taking out the feed wagon. Maybe I'll get him to take this load out to the field. Bring these panels. These panels all need to go where the cows are right now, and we might as well take them there when we can.
Hello to you too. Well, it seems like I've been a long time since I've been driving tractors, so today I'm back on it. Peter and I are going to go out and do feeding. Dylan was going to sorry, I'm just checking the scale stuff before I get in. All the monitors are good. Let's hop in. Tractor should be warmed up. Kendall has asked me to bring a couple of panels out. And we're going to do that. So the panels are right there in the middle of the yard. I'm going to grab those and then we're going to head on out.
Okay, changing things up a little bit here. I'm going to, we ran out of propane on our forklift, and Dylan's gonna do a bunch of stuff in the shop, and I'm gonna rip these other panels that we had made earlier on. I'm gonna rip these ones out for the cows, and then I'm gonna get bedding done with. That way we're done with all the chores. We can hammer off some more panels. And windbreaks, get that stuff all set up. It's getting to that time of the year with the cows that every time we come out here, when we check on them, we're just hoping that we don't find a calf, because they could start calving anytime. Really, they're not due for another almost 2 weeks, but some like to pop them out early. So whenever we're driving through the pen here, through the bed pack, we just got to keep our eyes open a little bit more, making sure nothing else is going. And we have been checking. We've been keeping our eye on the cows, with checking udders to see if anybody's bagging up, any of the cows are getting close, and we haven't seen anything so far. So Here's for hoping.
What time you're watching. Feeding cows this morning. There's some cows definitely changing. Oh wow, look, this looks good. It's very important for this stuff to get chopped out. Like the longest stuff like this, the cows will sort that out. The shorter this stuff can get, the better. We got some cows that they're not showing any signs yet for bagging up or changing in the rear end. Some of them are, but ooh, it's very important to keep an eye on some of them for that reason, purpose. Hey. These cows are not wild either. What do you think? There's a sticker behind that cow's back. I think I can take it off. Oh, no, she walk away. Yeah! This looks sunny out, but it's definitely chilly on my fingers. Oh yeah.
Okay, we are busy putting some windbreaks together. We've got a lot of the pieces cut and we'll start welding it together. Peter wants my help, so I better get to it. We got some legs and feet together, and on this side, Dylan's busy cutting the rest of them. And we're gonna start putting this thing, hammering some windbreaks off, so. Yeah. You want my help? Yeah. Okay.
Hold it against there.
Yep. Okay, we've gotten a lot better at making these things. We put some different bends on them, as you can see, possibly. There's an arc to the feet, and that's way when we put the weight of the wood on there, it's gonna go down, and hopefully when the wind blows, the tips of the pipe will dig in. If this foot is completely flat, it has an easier chance of moving on the ground, and the wind will be able to move the windbreak around. We've done this on the other ones and it was good. We've just improved our bending a little bit, I think, and the way we've welded these pieces on is a lot better than the original ones we've got. So the hardest part with making these windbreaks, or the part that takes the longest, is there's lots of cutting, lots of different pieces, and that takes the most. Once we have everything cut, they should go together pretty quick. And then it's a matter of slapping the wood on, but there's another one done. So this is the third one we've done, and hopefully we can keep on hammering these off, because the cows are getting close, and we've got a lot of a lot to get done yet.
As you can see, it's been a while since we've been in here, and it kind of looks like it. So I figured I'm going to take some time and do some cleanup. So whiteboards are always awesome, except if you leave it too long and then nothing wants to come off. So I kind of anticipated this already. I just can't remember what I use. I'm going to try Windex. No idea. No better. So the one thing I have heard, which whatever, I'm not sure, maybe we'll try it, is if you actually, yeah, it just does not want to come off. So let's try something. If I go in, oh my word, the little marker itself, so that's dry too. So apparently we need some new markers. Let's try the red one. Okay, let's try that. So I've heard that if your dry erase markers, you just go on, then I'll grab my rag and let's see. Definitely better. Still, even that's not like, nothing's coming off easy here. Okay, so this has actually been going better than I expected. I gotta let this one sit a little longer with stuff on there, but this board that I expected to be horrible, I soaked it down with Windex and let it sit for a bit, and it has really perked right up. So that one won't be a problem. This one I gotta do, I'm just gonna let it soak a little bit more so that I can get like these faint little numbers. Again, there's certain things like it says heifers, steers. This is going to be the bull cows, the dead ones, the live ones. Those words probably can stay there, but whatever. Trying to get a clean start. So one thing that I'm going to do, pretty sure this towel needs to get cleaned. There's a couple of them actually in here. And then when I look at this, you can see when we were last in here, April 24 and the 12th. So I'm thinking we need to replace that. And of course, we've got our infamous Gleaner calendars in here with the Massey tractors. And let's see what we're going to replace it with. Oh, that's right. Drummond's provided us with another wonderful calendar for that. Except now we're not going to go April. We're going to go to January. And look at that. We got a combine in the factory line.
So these are our feet. By feet, I mean the ones that go on the bottom. We call it the upright part, called the leg. So I'm gonna start bending these while we wait for Peter to finish up his job. Okay, ready to push this one out?
Yeah, I'll work for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna take those 3 towels there. Oh, there's another one here. Sorry, 4 towels. And then let's see what else we got here for garbage. Okay, folks, we can see the floor. Woohoo! All we're gonna have to do though is we'll move some things around because we're gonna probably need the cotton here this year. Last year we did not, but I do not expect to get lucky in that regard like we did last year. So I'm going to take my first load back here. That may be all that I'm going to do in here for today because I need to bring a mop and then go clean some stuff at the shop, or at least start with that, and then I'll come back here maybe tomorrow. Look at that. Even the light switch is clean. Okay, we're gonna leave that for now. Let's figure out how I can carry this all now.
Okay, we're changing things up a little bit. We finished up another panel, and I mean the I had it running earlier today. Me and Dylan and Peter got to talking and kind of thought about bringing the cows home tomorrow. It's supposed to be really nice out, and we don't have much to finish getting set up here, so we're just going to quickly get that done. Then we can bring the cows home, and that's going to, if any of the cows calve, at least they're at home. So yeah, we'll get back to welding, but right now we're going to make sure everything's set up out there, and then we know we're good for tomorrow. So the only part that I don't have done is right here. I need to add a panel with a gate on it. And I'm actually wondering whether I could just add a gate to this one. That might actually even work. It's got knobs on it. So it might be easier than I thought. So yeah, all I need to do is close this up, I think, and then we're done. So I'm gonna go actually bring this. I'm gonna go grab a panel and see if it'll fit on here. And then yeah, in theory I'm done. Dylan's gonna chain it up there, and then I should be able to just swing this one over and we'll manipulate the size of the pin. Do you want to pull it? Pull this panel. I'm just thinking, or do I take the angle of that one out? I'd like to bring.
Yeah, I would
pull this one back. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'll back up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Or we can pull it back and then we'll move it.
Well, this one.
Would that be about right?
Really close there, yeah.
There, now we just. Okay, then it's done?
We just need a bunch of chain.
Yeah, but everything else is, the perimeter is good.
Oh, and
Oh!
yes, that one hole by the box. And temporarily we find chain. We don't need to have it on because we can just chain it up.
Chain it up, yep. Alright, Peter's got a lot of the snow out. I'm gonna put this, I moved this windbreak out of the way. So we moved all the snow that was in front of these bunks we pushed it out so that we're right down to the rubber mats that the cows stand on to feed. And so I just moved this windbreak out of the way to make it a little easier to get the snow out. And we get rid of all that snow so that when the cows, well, they pack that snow down, and it just makes it so there's less room to get it cleaned up, and so the bumps are as low as possible, if that makes any sense. So we're trying to get as much snow out of there. It's also moisture, so that should be good. And we have a little bit more we'll have to do in the morning, probably. But basically we're set up here now. Okay, we got set up pretty good out there. Plan is tomorrow to go over a few things quickly, and then we're hoping to walk the cows home tomorrow. It's supposed to get to -2, so not too, that'll be pretty nice outside. So anywho, we're getting there. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and have yourself a good one.